Hello guys, today we are going to review the game between Praggnanandha Ramesh Babu and Jorden van Foreest, which is played in Sinquefield Cup 2026, which is round number 4. In first round, Praggnanandha drew with Sam Savian. In second round, he defeated World Cup World, World Championship challenger Javokit Sindaro. And luckily in third round, he lost to Vincent Kimmer. And now this is fourth round. Let's see how it goes. Before diving into the game, I have a small request. Please consider subscribing my channel. So many of your viewers are just viewing, watching the video without subscribing it. So please consider subscribing and also like and share this video. So without any further delay, let's dive into the game. Here Praggnanandha is playing with white pieces and Jorden is playing with black pieces. Praggnanandha opened with e4. Forest Jorden van Foreest replied with c5. As we discussed, e4 c5 is known as Sicilian opening. Praggnanandha replied with knight f3, e6 from Van Foreest. This is called Sicilian defense. d3 from Praggnanandha, d5 from Jorden. This is known as French variation in Sicilian defense. Queen e2, knight f6, g3. Now Praggnanandha is ready to fianchetto his light squared bishop to g2. So he played g3. Black developed his bishop to e7, a4 from Praggnanandha, b6, stopping the pawn pushing from Praggnanandha on the queen side. Bishop g2, as we expected, it has to be fianchetted on the g2, b7 square. Now Van Foreest also fianchetted his bishop on the b7 square. Bishop f4 from Praggnanandha, d into e4, d into e4. Here Praggnanandha sacrificed a pawn for counter attack. Now he developed this knight to c3, bishop back to c6, knight to b5. Jorden castled his king. Now Praggnanandha moved his knight to c7, attacking the a8 rook. That knight is this knight is controlled by protected by this bishop. Knight to d5 from Jorden. Rook to d1. As you can see, it is a brilliant move because he can't capture this knight that exposes his queen. So this is a brilliant move. At this position, Jorden van Foreest decided to sacrifice his queen for two pieces of Praggnanandha. This is a bold move from Jorden van Foreest, going into middle game queenless, but he has compensation in the form of two pieces. Pragg takes his queen. He captured back his rook with bishop. Praggnanandha takes the knight on f4. Van Foreest takes the knight on c7. Praggnanandha castled his king to safety. Knight to d7. As you can see, the evaluation bar on the left side, it is slightly giving 0.7, which is not much of a big advantage, but it is a slight advantage for white. But with proper play, it can be hold and it can lead to a draw. And let's see how it goes. Let's see how Praggnanandha continues this game. e5 from Praggnanandha. Jorden exchanged bishops on g2. King takes on g2. Knight to f6. c4 from Praggnanandhaa, closing the queenside majority pawns. g6 from Jorden, creating a breathing room for his king. So in order, he created breathing room for his king in order to avoid any future back rank mates. Rook to d1 from Praggnanandhaa. He moved his rook to open 5. Knight to h5. As you can see, it's a slight mistake because we call knight on the rim is dim. He's trying to attack this pawn and forking this queen and king. So Praggnanandhaa moved his queen to e4. As you can see, it's a slight mistake, but not much of a big mistake. Just a slight mistake. Rook to a8, d7. Praggnanandhaa sacrificed a pawn, but it's a dangerous sacrifice. As you can see, it gave advantageous position to Praggnanandhaa. King to f1, king to g7. It's a blunder from Van Foreest. He could have moved anything other than the king, but he chose to move the king. Queen to b7, bishop to b8, king to e8, king to e1, rook to e8, knight takes on b8, rook takes on b8. Now queen takes on a7. Rook attacks queen. Queen move back to c7, e5. Queen takes on b6, e4. Now the only counterplay from Jorden is to push his pawns and somehow get close to the Praggnanandha's king and checkmate it. d7 from Praggnanandhaa. Knight to d3 check to Praggnanandha's king. Rook takes on a4. Knight to b7. Queen to b7. Knight to e5 attacking the Praggnanandha's rook. Rook to e7. Rook takes on e7. Queen takes on e7. Knight takes on c4. Queen takes on c5. Knight takes on b2. Queen to e5 check. Moves back. Queen to b8 check. Queen to g7. Now he can directly take this. Queen to b2. King to g8. Queen b8 check. King to f6. Queen to c6 check. Queen to h8 check. King to e7. Queen takes on h7. Rook to a5. Queen h4 check. King to e6. Queen d8. Rook to h5. Attacking the h2 pawn. Pawn to h4. h4. It is controlled by our queen, white queen. Rook to d5, attacking the white queen. Queen e8 check. King f6. Queen c6. King e5, protecting the rook. h5. G into h5. Queen h6. f5. Queen h8 check. king e6, queen into h5, rook d6, queen into e8, king f6, now slowly Praggnanandhaa is giving up all his pawns because he knew that he can win the game with queen. When the opposition is having just a rook, he knows his endgames well. As you can see, Jorden is giving all his pawns so that he is hoping that Praggnanandhaa blunders his queen. But Praggnanandhaa slowly playing this game, slowly grinding the end game, as he is known to do for so many years. After so many checks and so many moves, after finally giving the queen f5 check, Jorden van Foreest resigned the game because wherever you move the king, queen keeps on checking the king, and when the and forces the black king to go to dark square because this rook is on dark square. So after giving the check, he can collect this rook and win the game with queen and king. So this is the game, guys. Now I will show you the standings after round 4. This is played in round 4. Just in a moment, I will show you the standings after round 4. That's the nice. There it is. As you can see, after round 4, Wesley So is leading with 3 points, and Bashir Legrov, Levan Arunian, Praggnanandhaa is on 2.5 points, sharing the second place. Fabiano Caruana is on 2 points, and also Vincent Kiemer and Sam Savian. Anish Giri and Javokir Sindaro is on 1.5 points, and Jorden van Foreest is on 0.5 points. Jorden is not having a good tournament for the past few months. Jorden is having not that good of a tournament. We don't know the reason why, but Praggnanandhaa is on joint second along with Maxim Michel Legrand and Levan Oronian with 2.5 points, and they are chasing the Wesley So leader Wesley So, who is on 3 points. Once again, I am requesting my viewers to subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you, guys. Thank you for watching.